everyone. I'm Diane Zapersky-Qualley, the co-founder of Beacon, coming to you from Washington, D.C. And it's my great honor to welcome you to Beacon's 2020 virtual walk to end bladder cancer. Now, Beacon's been having this walk since 2011, but this year is certainly the most unusual one. COVID-19 has transformed our lives and changed our world, but it hasn't changed bladder cancer. And Beacon's mission remains as important as ever, to raise awareness of this very common cancer, to provide essential support and information for families and patients and their families, and to advance research to find better treatments and to save lives. Now, 2020 is also Beacon's 15th anniversary, and I'm so very proud of the community we've created and the impact we've had, and we will continue to have. And today's virtual walk is the perfect example of that. We have participants from more than 40 states and Canada, all united today in our commitment to work together to make a difference and improve the lives of the hundreds of thousands of families who are impacted by bladder cancer. So enjoy your walk, your run, your ride, whatever activity you've chosen for today. And thank you so very much for your support, your generosity, and your commitment. And now it's my great pleasure to introduce Beacon's amazing CEO, Andrea Maddox-Smith.
Thank you, Diane. This year's theme of our walk is No One Walks Alone. And although this year's walk is virtual and we're unable to walk as we typically do in communities around the country, we still have hundreds and hundreds of participants walking in solidarity all over the country. This includes patients and survivors, as well as friends and family, people in the medical community, and our industry partners. We want the bladder cancer community and you to understand that no one walks alone, even during a pandemic. We encourage you to show us where you're walking from through Facebook group, and we also want you to download the Walk Beacon app, which can be found in the App Store or through Google Play. I'd like to also give a huge thank you to our walk sponsors this year: AstraZeneca, Astellas Seattle Genetics, Faragene, Genentech, Janssen Oncology, BMS, EMD Serono Pfizer, and Photocure. Finally, I would like to thank you, our friends of the bladder cancer community, who's been so generous to us all year long. Our walks enable us to provide valuable education and awareness and research programs, and without your generous support, these programs would not happen. And now I'd like to introduce someone from our Inspire community, Paul Digby.
My name's Paul Digby. I'm from Salem, Ohio, and a bladder cancer survivor. Big shout out to everyone at Beacon and to all my friends on Beacon's Team Inspire community. Hi to everyone. Very thankful to be part of this virtual walk. I can't do the walk, but I can do the virtual. And I hope you enjoyed the music and keep well.
When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of a storm, there's a golden sky and the sweet silver song of a love. Walk on through the wind. Walk on.
On the day that I felt the most alone, Beacon was there.
I feel like I'm not alone because of Beacon.
Beacon has been really, really important to me.
When I was first diagnosed with cancer, I didn't know where to turn. I didn't know what to do. I never heard the term bladder cancer before.
From the beginning, one of the reasons Beacon got started is because we never wanted anybody who had bladder cancer to feel as if they were alone.
Hello, my name is Stephanie Chisholm, and I'm the Director of Education and Research at the Bladder Cancer Advocacy Network. For 15 years, our mission has been to increase awareness about the disease, to advance research into the cause and prevention of bladder cancer, as well as the treatment, and then also to provide education and support. We want you to be informed, to be aware, and to be safe. And now, during the COVID epidemic, we want to make sure that you know everything you need to know about COVID-19 and bladder cancer. We have frequently asked questions from experts on our website, bcan.org. We've conducted 5 regional webinars to highlight what's going on locally in the treatment of bladder cancer as it relates to the COVID epidemic. And we added a Facebook Live event talking about how you can cope with the stress of the current pandemic and also with having bladder cancer. So we invite you to visit all of those resources on our website, bcan.org, and we want you to be informed, be aware, and be safe. And thank you for joining us for our first annual virtual walk to end bladder cancer.
Hi, I'm Colleen Tetzlaff. I'm a physician assistant at Fox Chase Cancer Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I am honored to be the walk ambassador for the Philadelphia Walk to End Bladder Cancer, now scheduled to take place on September 12, 2020. I am also thrilled to be participating in Beacon's virtual walk on May 2nd. It is a great way to kick off Bladder Cancer Awareness Month. It's also a great way to get outside and get some exercise while still social distancing. I'm walking in the virtual walk for all of my very courageous patients, family members, and survivors who live graciously with bladder cancer every day. By walking together, we can raise awareness, educate the public, and raise funds for research and treatment to hopefully find a cure for bladder cancer.
Hi, I'm Dan Schneider with Winston, walking for Beacon in Villanova, Pennsylvania.
Hi, my name is Bill Russell, and I am a Beacon advocate, a team captain, and first-time walk organizer for the Pittsburgh, PA area. I'm so thankful to be able to get together with all of you in celebration of this virtual walk and to support, raise funds for Beacon so that they can continue on with what they do so well. And that is to have our backs, the backs of those of us in the bladder cancer community. Whether you're newly diagnosed or a seasoned survivor, maybe still under treatment, perhaps a caregiver, or maybe you've lost a loved one to this horrendous disease. Beacon tries to have your back, and they do it so well. So let's do what we can to support them so that they'll be around to do what they do. Thank you. Blessings to you.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Wright. I'm a urologist.
Hello, I'm Petrus Grivas. I'm a medical oncologist.
And we work at the University of Washington, the Seattle Cancer Care Alliance, and the Fred Hutchinson Cancer Research Center. We're here in Seattle, Washington, wanting to talk to you about bladder cancer and the importance of the annual Beacon Walk and the efforts against bladder cancer. This was supposed to be our 6th annual walk this year. Our photo from a year ago shows the huge population that comes out and participates with us in this walk. As we all know, during this COVID crisis, bladder cancer is still front and center, and we're taking care of our patients every single day.
I totally agree, Jonathan. Bladder cancer has not gone away despite the COVID-19 crisis. Our patients have urgent needs to find the right treatment at the right time in order to make them live longer and better. And we need your support, your help to come and join us in our bladder cancer walk, even virtually, in order to create more resources, more research, to find more treatments better diagnostic steps, and more prevention for patients with bladder cancer and their families. So help us in that mission and come join our virtual walk. This is how you're going to join. Dr. Wright is going to show you this website. As you see, this is the website from our walk in the previous years, and this is the link, right, Jonathan?
Right there in blue at the bottom. Support Beacon or go to and UW SCCA bladder team. There's our team, a picture of some of our pertinent people that Petrus and I are both in that photo from a year ago. Overall, helping to fight against bladder cancer. Support Beacon. You can donate now at that site.
You can join us anytime. Thank you so much for being part of our team and mission.
Be safe.
Stay well.
Hi everyone, my name is Mary Dunn. I'm a nurse practitioner at UNC in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and I also serve on the board of the local Beacon chapter here in the Triangle area. As you all know, there are many reasons to participate in the 2020 Walk to End Bladder Cancer. For me, I find that it's a special way for me to honor my patients and caregivers outside of my formal role as their healthcare provider. My patients and their caregivers have given me so much over my career. I find this to be a very meaningful way to give back by helping to organize this event and participate on the day of. Bladder cancer is the 7th most commonly diagnosed cancer in the United States. Your participation in this important event will help raise much needed research dollars and help increase awareness not only in your local communities, but throughout the country.
Hi, this is Karen and Larry Gross from the San Diego Beacon chapter. We're sorry we can't be all together to walk this year, but we hope you'll join us on May 2nd for the virtual walk to end bladder cancer. Here we go.
This is Kristen coming to you from San Diego, California, and I am doing the Beacon Walk. And I am so happy to be with you virtually, and I look forward to being with you in person at next year's walk.
Hi, this is David Cooling with Genentech in Washington, D.C. I'm here with my 2-year-old daughter, Eleanor, decked out in orange in support of Beacon's virtual walk this year, something Genentech's been a proud supporter of over the years. I wish you all the best of luck today and in the future, and hope to get to see you all in person at the next Beacon event. So good luck, stay safe, and see you soon. Bye-bye.
My name is Bernadette Fitzsimmons, and I'm the Research Grants Coordinator with Beacon, administering the grant process ultimately leading to the funding of novel research projects for promising new treatments. I'll be participating in the virtual walk from Laytonsville, Maryland, right here from my backyard, and invite you also to join from wherever you choose this year. I'm pleased to introduce the next segment of this year's virtual walk. Enjoy this piece about Beacon participating in bladder cancer research.
Beacon has been invaluable in developing me as a researcher and also helping me understand what patients go through. I'm supported by this organization, and I'm very grateful to be currently involved.
And I don't think without Beacon's interest in this type of work, which is outside the realm a little bit of typical funders, I would be able to see this project through. And so it's been an incredible experience to be part of this, and I'm happy to be here.
Beacon was formed to raise awareness of bladder cancer, to provide support and education, and to really advance bladder cancer research.
Hi, I'm Gary Steinberg, Chair of the Scientific Advisory Board for the Bladder Cancer Advocacy Network, coming to you from Central Park, New York City, the epicenter for COVID-19. I'm appealing to you to join with me in the virtual bladder cancer Advocacy Network Walk, May 2nd of this year. Even though we're in the epicenter of COVID-19, which is a major healthcare crisis for all of us, we need to remember that our bladder cancer patients need us. And the reason I walk is because of our bladder cancer patients, as well as the outstanding, wonderful, instrumental activities of the Bladder Cancer Advocacy Network. Education, patient care, advocacy, research, and education. These are so critically important, especially in this time of need. This COVID-19 will pass because of the great scientific minds in the world. We will find new treatments. We also need to continue to find better therapies for our bladder cancer patients, and Beacon is helping lead the way. Thank you.
This is Mark Schoenberg from Eurogen, thanking all of you for coming out to the Beacon March today. It's very important to support bladder cancer research and the community that Beacon has created. Eurogen's doing it too, and we're all grateful to you for your participation. So have a great day.
This is Corey Abadi Shen.
And Michael Shen.
We're here at home in New York, in Harlem, New York. We're faculty members at Columbia University, working from home.
And we're very appreciative of all the support that you and your colleagues at the Bladder Cancer Advocacy Network have provided for our research.
Yeah, it's really invaluable. It's really seeded so many important things, and we really hope that you will continue to get out there or walk virtually on May 2nd.
Thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Jamie Reynolds, and I am the team captain of the Reynolds Strong Team from Long Island, New York. I am participating in the virtual walk to end bladder cancer in honor and in memory of my dad, Bill Reynolds. I'm also walking to support the bladder cancer community this May. Please go to beaconwalk.org and sign up today for our virtual walk. It's going to be an amazing day of many people walking around the nation to support the bladder cancer community. I'm very excited to participate this year and see what a wonderful turnout we have.
Hi, I'm Adam Lovell, and I'm walking for Beacon in Newark Valley, New York.
Hi, thank you so much for walking today. My name's Jan and I'm from Newton, Massachusetts. We reached out to Beacon when my husband was first diagnosed with bladder cancer several years ago. The support they provided was really tremendous. Wonderful advocates, terrific research, firsthand guidance and knowledge. Doing this walk is one small way I can help to further the work that's done by Beacon to raise awareness, help fund education and research that'll help those impacted by bladder cancer, and help lead the way to finding a cure. Thank you.
Hi everyone, this is Dr. Seth Lerner from Baylor College of Medicine in Houston, Texas. I'm a urologic oncologist and volunteer member of the board of directors of Beacon. I am excited to participate in the virtual walk, and I encourage all of you to participate as well. Beacon's mission is especially important during this pandemic to continue the vital support for our patients and their caregivers, and please join me in supporting Beacon. Thank you.
Hey, I'm Amanda Waters. I'm a graduate student at Vanderbilt University. I first learned with Beacon with Dr. Lerner and Caroline Kramers at Baylor College of Medicine during my post-bac year. I worked at Houston last year at Baylor College of Medicine, and our clinic specifically saw urologic oncology patients, so we saw a ton of bladder cancer patients. Beacon was one of our biggest resources and is one of the biggest sources, if not the biggest source, of fundraising for bladder cancer awareness, research, and patient advocacy. They provide resources to patients. They also do this huge walk that usually in Houston is fantastic and well attended. And has lots of support, including mine. This year we're going to be doing it virtually, and we're super excited about it.
Hey everyone, I'm Carmen from Baylor Urology in Houston. I'm looking forward for the virtual bladder walk, and I hope to see everyone in there.
Hola a todos, yo soy Carmen del Departamento de Urología de Baylor en Houston. Se les hace una cordial invitación para la caminata sobre el cáncer de vejiga, que será transmitida por videollamada. Los esperamos ahí. No falten.
Hi, my name is Nurse Becky. I work at Baylor Urology Clinic in Houston, Texas, and I've been involved with Beacon for about 2 years now. I first got involved with Beacon when we started using this wonderful educational material. We give this to all of our bladder cancer patients, and then I was at the walk last year and we had a really great time. Hope to see you out there.
Hi, I'm Megan McKay. I'm an athletic trainer at Baylor College of Medicine in Houston, Texas. And I just wanted to say that the Beacon Bladder Cancer Awareness Walk is a great community event. And I'm really excited to participate this year virtually. It raises such awareness for the disease, and it's a great event.
Hi, my name is Caroline Kramers. I work at Baylor College of Medicine in Houston, Texas in the Department of Urology. Every year, I look forward to the Beacon Walk to End Bladder Cancer because it's my favorite event to bring our entire bladder cancer community together. This year, I look forward to seeing everybody on May 2nd at our virtual Bladder Cancer Walk.
Hi, I'm Ambal Ballet, and I'm the Chief Operating Officer at FairGene. On behalf of our FairGene team, I'd like to thank the Bladder Cancer Advocacy Network for bringing together the bladder cancer community for this virtual important event. Together, we're not only raising awareness and the needed funds, we're also raising the spirits of individuals during this challenging time for so many people. We are thrilled to participate with hundreds of others around the country for Beacon's virtual walk. Together we can do more to help the bladder cancer community and make an impact for patients and their respective families. Be well, stay healthy, and enjoy walking in support of Beacon.
Morning, everyone. My name is Sam Spiegelman. I am the Senior Global Medical Affairs Leader for Janssen Pharmaceuticals' erdafitinib. In this time of COVID-19, many people are walking out of the house and to get exercise. We'd like to offer you one more reason. Your regular walk on May 2nd, 2020 can help end one of the most common diagnosed cancers in the United States, bladder cancer. This year alone, more than 80,000 people will be diagnosed with bladder cancer, and more than 17,000 will lose their lives to the disease. Please look for the Walk with Beacon app in Google Play and the App Store. Please join us on May 2nd for a virtual walk for the Bladder Cancer Advocacy Network. Stay safe and stay healthy. Thank you.
And I'm the Outreach and Education Manager at the Bladder Cancer Advocacy Network. And I'm walking today from Capitol Hill in Washington, D.C. Thank you so much for joining us in today's virtual walk to end bladder cancer.
The first time you hear about bladder cancer should not be when you are diagnosed with this disease.
This is the place that I go when I need the information, when I want to be able to be more informed, when I want to be able to be part of the community to help others.
When I had my bladder cancer surgery 5 years ago, I knew very little about the disease. But now, thanks to Beacon, I know quite a bit more.
Well, bladder cancer kind of hit me like a rock because even though both parents had died with cancer, I knew so little about it.
Hi, Beacon community. We're the Gillespie family from Washington, D.C. I'm Jamie.
I'm Andrea. I'm Molly, but my little brother called. He wants it still for the video.
So he's not here with us today, but we're really excited to virtual walk with all of you. We've been doing this for a long time now. We're going to miss seeing so many friends and family in the walk in Washington, D.C., but these virtual walks will have to take place in these crazy times. So we can't thank you enough for your support. If you haven't donated yet, please donate. As a survivor and a member of the Beacon board, your resources are incredibly important to what we do and all the great work that is done there. So thank you.
Yes, we love the Beacon, and for more information, go to bcanwalk.org and look for the virtual walk option in order to donate and get more information. Have a good walk.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, my name is Karen Sachs, and I'm from Washington, D.C. May is Bladder Cancer Awareness Month. The Bladder Cancer Advocacy Network, otherwise known as Beacon, is kicking the month off with a virtual walk due to the coronavirus pandemic. Normally, of course, the walk is in person. You might be asking, why do I walk? I've been walking for 8 years to raise awareness for the 7th most commonly diagnosed disease in the United States, but yet very little is known about it. And I walk in honor of my wonderful husband, Roger, who died of bladder cancer almost 3 years ago. He was passionate about Beacon's mission. It is where he found invaluable education, comfort, and support for making very difficult decisions. I walk for all the women who have bladder cancer to let them know that even though they are a minority, that they are not alone. Because you see, I am a 10-year survivor of bladder cancer and a patient advocate. Women make up about 25% of the total bladder cancer cases and have poorer outcomes because they tend to have more advanced disease at diagnosis. So please walk with me on May 2nd at the virtual walk to end bladder cancer. For more information, go to beaconwalk.org. That's BCANWALK.org and look for the virtual walk option. Thank you.
Hi there, guys. This is Anita, Director of Development with the Bladder Cancer Advocacy Network, and we're excited to have you join us today, May 2nd, for our Walk with Beacon. Thank you so much for your participation, and we're walking here in Woodbridge, Virginia. Thank you.
My name is Trini, and I'm the office manager for Beacon. Today I walk in Rockville, Maryland. Will you join us in the virtual walk to end bladder cancer? Thank you for joining us, and remember, no one walks alone.
Hi, my name is Jocelyn. I am the Development Assistant at the Bladder Cancer Advocacy Network. I want to thank you guys for walking with us today. I'm out here in Rockville, Maryland, and just want you guys to know that no one walks alone.
Hey there, Beacon community. I am Dr. Ryan Dickstein, and I am a urologist at Chesapeake Urology near Baltimore, Maryland. I am honored to be one of the 2020 Baltimore Walk Ambassadors. I just wanted to remind everyone how important this event is. The annual walk is critical for fundraising to support bladder cancer research and advocacy. It brings us together as a community to support one another in our cause, and it allows us to celebrate the lives of bladder cancer patients and of those we lost along the way. So please join us for the first ever virtual walk to end bladder cancer.
Hello everyone, my name is Monica Austin Cox. I'm an 11-year bladder cancer thriver and also the president of the Richmond Beacon chapter. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we had to postpone the walk that we normally have here in Richmond, Virginia. However, we ask that you join us on Saturday, May the 2nd, as we do a virtual walk in our neighborhood. We ask that you invite your family and your friends to walk in your neighborhoods as we continue to increase awareness about bladder cancer. Please remember to practice social distancing. We ask that you remain safe during this pandemic, and we hope to see you all soon. Thank you.
On behalf of the EMD Serono and Pfizer Alliance team, we wanted the Bladder Cancer Advocacy Network to know you're not alone. We're with the staff, volunteers, and respective community on the May 2nd virtual walk and all year round. Thank you.
My name is Mark Story, and I'm the Director of Communications and Marketing at the Bladder Cancer Advocacy Network. Thank you for being part of our walk. During our 15 years, Beacon has been a beacon of hope and a beacon of light, but also a community of people who come together to share support, stories, hugs, and sometimes tears. This amazing community is made up of bladder cancer patients, advocates, volunteers, professional staff, medical and research professionals, and so many more. As COVID-19 has challenged us all this year, it is so gratifying to me to see that so many of you have come together and chosen to be part of our walk. So thank you for supporting the virtual walk to end bladder cancer, and thank you for supporting the Bladder Cancer Advocacy Network in our quest to end bladder cancer.
It's really amazing for me to look back on the last 15 years and see all that Beacon has done and the way that our community has grown, and to see now the tremendous impact that we are making on the bladder cancer field, and most importantly, on the lives of all the families who are dealing with this disease.
I remember going to my first walk and after being diagnosed, and it was the first time I was around people who were dealing with what I was dealing with.
Beacon has allowed me to meet other women who have my disease, who I can relate to, and who have supported me through this journey.
And the more I got to know Beacon, the more I realized that this was a family.
Hi, I'm Daryl Nakagawa, a 3-year stage 2 bladder cancer survivor. And I'm talking to you today from the suburbs of Chicago. I'm walking today to create awareness of bladder cancer, one of the leading cancers in the U.S., yet mostly unknown. My own diagnosis was a huge wake-up call, and I'm thankful that I found Beacon and its resources that really helped me on my journey. Last year, a friend and colleague, Melanie, lost her battle. While men have the higher number of diagnoses, the volume of women is growing, and worse yet, women are typically diagnosed at later stages. May is Bladder Cancer Awareness Month, and I hope this helps people learn about bladder cancer and its symptoms. One of my passions is wine, and I'd like to toast to the memory of those we've lost, like Melanie. I'd like to toast Beacon for building a support community for patients and survivors like myself. Most of all, I'd like to toast you for walking with us. Cheers.
Hey everybody, my name's Lauren Screeden, and if you know me, you know that each year I participate in the Chicago Walk to End Bladder Cancer. I have a team called Patty's Pacers in memory of my mom, Patty, who passed away in 2011 after her 7-year battle with bladder cancer. Bladder cancer is the 7th most commonly diagnosed cancer in the United States, but it's one of the least known. 1 in 4 bladder cancer cases are women, but they have a much worse outcome than men at every stage of the disease. So the Bladder Cancer Advocacy Network is very near and dear to my heart, and each year they put on a walk to end bladder cancer. Normally that would be on May 2nd in Chicago, but of course we can't meet up this year since we're practicing social distancing. But you can still be part of Patty's Pacers. You can go to beaconwalk.org and select the virtual walk option. So that means on May 2nd you can walk with your pets, they'll appreciate it, and with your family members while practicing safe social distancing. Together we can still get one step closer to finding a cure, and I can't thank you all enough for your continued support.
Hi, we are Yvonne and Jim of Southfield, Michigan. We walk to bring about bladder cancer awareness and to raise funds to eventually find a cure.
Despite the unfortunate need to practice physical distancing, we can experience this social connection through a virtual walk.
Our challenge to each and every one of our fellow virtual walkers is to reach out to anyone and everyone you know to let them know that bladder cancer is the 7th most commonly diagnosed cancer in the United States, yet one of the least known of all the cancers.
Only 1 out of 4 bladder cancer cases diagnosed are women. Yet, they have much worse outcomes. When diagnosed with bladder cancer, African American women have the highest mortality rate of men and women.
You can get more information and register for a walk at bladdercanceradvocacynetworkwalk.org and look for the virtual walk option. As a part of the Bladder Cancer Advocacy Network family, we thank you.
Stay safe.
Stay healthy. Stay involved.
Hi, this is Mary Beth Shea, happily walking for Beacon in Princeton, New Jersey.
Hi, this is Jeff, Joellen, and Flyer Cook, walking for Beacon from Westhampton, New Jersey.
2020 virtual bladder cancer walk for Beacon, from our family to yours.
Hey everyone, it's Alyssa, Jared, and Charlie. We're out here walking for Beacon in Kansas City. Hope you guys are out walking too.
Hi everyone, my name is Katie Glavin. I am a clinical trials manager at the University of Kansas Medical Center, Department of Urology, and I'm also a walk ambassador for the Bladder Cancer Kansas City Walk. I wanted to contribute why I walk for bladder cancer. When I was young, my great-grandfather had bladder cancer, and I wanted ever since then to do what I could to help patients and their families who have bladder cancer or are affected by bladder cancer. I am so privileged to be affiliated with the Bladder Cancer Advocacy Network. They provide so much education and resources and funding for different opportunities to advance our knowledge and our treatments for bladder cancer. And it's a really great program, and all the people there are wonderful. I've seen personally how Bladder Cancer Advocacy Network resources have helped our patients at KU. So I'm grateful for everything that you guys all do. I'm grateful that we're still able to have a virtual walk, and I am grateful I can provide why I walked in bladder cancer. Thank you.
To be informed gives you power and gives you some sense of control when your life has been turned upside down with a cancer diagnosis.
It meant hope that I was going to get through this journey that I was blindsided with.
And the information from the site has just saved my life. I mean, it's told me everything that I need to know.
And I just can't say enough good things about Beacon. I get emotional because they've just done so much for me.
My name's Rebecca, and I'm the Senior Walk Manager here at Beacon. I'm so excited that you've joined us this morning. We have participants from all over the country with us today. Be sure to let us know where you're walking from in the comments. I'm walking from Annandale, Virginia. Don't forget to like the Walk Facebook group to share pictures. Now let's get moving. I'd like to introduce Jewel, who's joining us from Maryland to lead us in a warm-up.
Hi, I'm Jewel from Maryland. I'm here to give you a warm-up. I'm so glad to be part of the Walk to End Bladder Cancer, where no one walks alone, all right? So I hope you join me in this really quick warm-up. Get warmed up for our walks. All right, let's go. We're going to start marching it out. Shoulders back, chest up. Keep going. Four more. 3, 2. Last one. We're going to step touch. up and back, up, tap and back, tap. And march it out. Take a deep inhale in, exhale. Again. 2 more. Last one. Now we're going to tap right. Tap your toe. Keep that body aligned. You got it. 4, 3, turn your head. Let's tap for 2. 2. 2. Taking it in and out. And march it out. Walk it up. 1, 2, 3, and back. Take it up and back. Last time. Step tap. Let's take those arms out to the side. Slowly circle. Go the other way. Reverse. Other way. Right here, we're going to reach. Cross. Reach high. Across your chest. Press. Press. Press, 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 press. Take your arms up, alternate. Cross the chest. Arms up. Across the chest. And march it out. Looking good. 4, 3, 2. Now this time, we're going to do a step curl, step curl. Let's do 2, each side. Single, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and march it out, right up. Good job. Let's go to that out, out, in, in. And march it out. Let's stop right here and tap that right foot. Just tap it. Other side, just tap. 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 Together. Move up. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Beautiful. All right. I hope you had as much fun as I did. Have a great walk, and I'll see you the next time. Bye-bye.
Okay, today's today. It's time to lace up our shoes and get ready for the walk. It's Andrea again from Beacon, and I want to take this opportunity to thank everyone who's participating today. I understand it's more than 1,600, and I want to tell you to stay safe, be well, social distance, and hey, let's have a great walk. Thank you again so much for supporting Beacon.
Sometimes in our life, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride. If you have faith, you need to borrow, for no one can fill all of those needs that you won't let show. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother,